I'm outside here. I'm outside. I will go outside, okay? Can I face this way and not have to deal with it? Greetings everybody, Brian Singh here from Ryan's Stable, and I am at Humayun's tomb, and I'm here with my friend Edgar right there. and guess what? I got a video permit. Yes, they actually have this whole system worked out here. It's quite amazing. That means I'm not going to get hassled for using my video camera. I'm going to apologize about the sunglasses because, as you've seen in a previous video, I got eye surgery here, and because it's still dusty, I should be wearing sunglasses to keep the dust out more than anything. Put up with my badass look for this video, and let's have a treat here. So Humayun's tomb, it is the original prototype for the Taj Mahal. Loosely, right?
It's an example of the Mughal architecture.
Right, it is.
To Taj Mahal.
So this predates the Taj Mahal. So it is, as Edgar said, it is an example of the Mughal architecture. And you can see some of the features here. You know how they have these little gardens with the steps, and the way that they actually manage the drainage system. And again, no step is the same height here in India, and there's always tripping hazards that you always have to keep an eye on. But the Mughals did come in from the northwest of the country, and their presence felt quite throughout Delhi. But this one, as Edgar was telling me, has been maintained by the Aga Khan Foundation, and so the Ismailis have gotten behind this cause. Okay.
This is very pretty, as you can already see.
Okay.
Very pretty. I mean, you see the blue tiles on top, which is what in Uzbekistan is what you see the domes in blue.
Right.
The weather is nice. He would like to walk a little bit more. This would be a perfect place.
Like the Taj Mahal, they have the entrance gates.
Yes.
And the multiple entrance gates.
Yeah, but this is the main one.
This is India through and through right here. This is...
No, I don't.
Folks, this is gross. It really does smell like sewage. Sorry, Humayun's tomb. Oh, wow. The thing that I like about this is, you know, you may not be seeing all the jewels and all the calligraphy in here, but you can see what the genesis of the idea was. They have some details here on the renewal project, so let's check that out.
Here's where we got the ticket. We've walked all the way. This is the blue tile, the dome that we just passed. We continue. This is the first little gate. Here's where we had the little sewerage leakage.
Yes.
That is like welcome to Delhi thing.
There should be a sign there saying avoid smelling air.
Well, you see, people miss that when you cannot transmit that in your video, is the smell.
Yes.
And this is the main gate where we are. There's a couple of exhibits on how the renovation has gone by Aga Khan, and that's going to be the main complex. Once we're finished, we come back and we do this.
Right.
We'll be able to walk on the other side to have entrance to the Sundar nursery.
Right.
Sundar means beautiful.
So this is the largest public-private partnership in conservation. And here you go, Aga Khan Foundation behind it. So the Ismailis are doing their part for bringing back some of the Mughal architecture. Well, if you're here in India during Ramadan, the Nizamuddin area is quite a hopping area. Just a bit of research also indicated that as much as the Aga Khan Foundation has been a catalyst in this whole development, at this point, very much like the Taj Mahal, which now is being overseen by the national government, this one now has been taken over by Indian interests, and the Aga Khan Foundation is relegated to a very minor role at this point. He was the son of the first Mughal emperor. So this is a scale model of the entire site. And we're going to be checking that out just now. You know, it's always weird when you start to see how young they were when they started to do some of their royal duties. Again, obviously they were planted for food, but also for ornamental value, but they're very big on using plants for health background and medicine. So gardens served multiple purposes in that era. A lot less now where gardens are much more for ornamental purposes. And Nizamuddin, this is the area that this is based in. The importance of legacy, not lost in the people of Delhi. And one of the cool things about Delhi is these little Mughal monuments are littered all across the city. So very much like Rome, the city is largely a living museum. Let's go and check out Humayun's tomb. And again, very similar to what you saw at the Taj Mahal with the drainage systems. The rest of this was sandstone, or?
Yes, sandstone, the pink reddish one, yeah. So it's the mix that is like makes it beautiful.
And that may be the cover photo for the YouTube video. And we're looking back at the gate that we just came in, and if you just turn around, there is Humayun's tomb. And the gardens out here are beautiful. Oh, check out the steps here. This is, you know what this reminds me of? Going to Egypt and the pyramids, where the steps were never even or shallow. Oh, this is quite the view coming in here. And look at the doorways. This is what the stairs look like going up. And me coming up here. And just like in the Taj Mahal, there's this platform. And they have all the little elements here. Again, it's the weather here in Delhi, the air quality is not great, so you really can't see too much off in the distance.
And today is a nice day.
and today's a nice day.
So you can see the domes already here.
Yeah. So these are the so some of these are the original tombs here, or the sites of the original tombs.
Well, they are still there. They have the
Right.
writing.
Right.
So those things, they were not as important to be inside.
Right. And these were covered with marble anyhow, so they were built to last. But the geometric design of this place is incredible. Given that this was done in the 16th century, and the detailing on the minarets, oh my word. You can see some of the commonalities of what was borrowed from the Greek and Roman empires. Because again, everybody was stealing from everybody by then.
It's not so much stealing, but they were all being influenced. The Mughal were in the Silk Route.
Right.
So you saw that they were a little bit like kind of oriental looking.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are the descendants of like Genghis Khan and everybody from China and Mongolia. All Central Asia was right in the middle of the Silk Route.
Right.
And from then they were spreading out south into India.
Mm-hmm.
So they already knew about silk from China, things from Europe, from the Greek. So
well, there's
it's really, I don't know if it's stealing, but they had been exposed to. That's,
one of the trips I would like to do is following where Alexander the Great came to India. One of the things I appreciate here is it's not as fancy, but you can see all the roots of what became the Taj Mahal, and it's much more accessible in terms of where you could go. And I really like that you can see things like the ceiling here. You can appreciate the geometric design of the floor. And we have the main entrance, or main hall here, which is for Humayun himself. And And he's got quite the ceiling going here. And a view to the outside with these beautiful windows with that geometric Islamic art. Another one of the tombs in there, and heading back out here. That was quite the sight. Gate out there, another one of those little mausoleums out there we're not going to get to. You haven't gone over to that one before?
No, I guess when we came, I've come like several times, but it's always a little bit of a rush.
I like the restoration of the fence all the way around the perimeter, because each one, it is in sequence just a little bit different. A little bit of gold atop the tomb. You know, I was planning on coming here, but and this is my second visit to Delhi, and I really did make an effort to come here the first time, and I'm really quite happy that Edgar pushed me to come here. Oh, this is going to be fun to go down.
You might want to watch out.
Yeah, so these stairs are steep, so I'm actually going to hug the side here to go down. If you get a good rhythm, go quickly. We're going to take a walk around the tomb now from the outside. But that's the gate that we came in on. The gardens are like here. They've strategically planted trees at various points here. You can see how careful they planted them. There's 4 on each corner here. They're quite beautiful. And all the drainage canals. They serve more than one purpose in all cases. Quite a lovely view here. A lot of Indians just come here to hang out. They take wedding photos, but this is a magnificent site for doing that. So we're gonna wind our way out of this area of Humayun's tomb and start to make our way over to the gardens. This is still a fairly recent opening, so which is why I most right wasn't able to have gone back in 1991. So this one has only been open since 2015. This 40-meter high gateway led to the walled enclosure which housed the Persian craftsmen who came here for the building of Humayun's tomb. Red sandstone and white marble inlay work add a striking touch to the gateway. And there was remnants of a dome here. No spikes on these doors though. Let's have the dogs hanging around here in most areas of Delhi, and some chubby ones too. They eat a lot of chapati here. Heading over to Isa Khan's garden tomb. So this is the one that predates Humayun's tomb. By only 20 years, has a striking ornamentation in the form of canopies, glazed tiles, lattice screens, along with the western side of the enclosure. The 3-bay wide mosque has a grand sandstone central bay and striking mihrabs. Okay, and you can see the ideas, how they have evolved in terms of the layout of the gardens, in terms of the platform, the wall around the property, around the site, the way the trees are laid out, and also the attention to geometric design. Another gate entrance over there. And is that connected to some of the developments you saw on the silk in Uzbekistan? You know, the thing that, you know, like if you've been like in Japan, Korea, and that part, that style of architecture, Edgar, with the gabling connected to the roof, yeah, that's very much in line with that. And I don't really see a lot of that in India.
This side said two tomb. So
Right.
this is the first building, 1547. 20 years before the Humayun, the second building, another tomb. Humayun is Mughal dynasty. This part, this is the Suri dynasty. Suri, Sirsa Suri. Suri Afghan architecture. Mughal, half Mongolian, half Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
No relation, same area.
Yeah.
So this is the one family, 6 people. The 4 kids young died, 4 children. The man on the stones, his name is Isa Khan. Isa Khan is the noble man. Isa Khan was noble court of Sirsa Suri's prime minister. So all family is buried. So actual body 2 meter down. So this tomb, this is the single story, single dome. Humayun's second building, the first Mughal dynasty like the double story, double dome. Other side the 100 grave above, all area graveyard.
Yeah, much bigger.
Yes, that side inside is the one place you capture. People is living.
So each one of these windows are placed at cardinal points. 2 meters below there, I guess maybe that's where the term 6 feet under came from. Who knows? Okay, and that lovely geometric design. Yeah, they have all the calligraphy. So I assume this is facing towards Mecca here?
Mega, yeah, but it's the same. You see, like the door over there.
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
So it's.
We're going to start winding our way out of Humayun's tomb and Isa Khan's tomb here. As we were discussing, it really does stand out with its the various features and also the blue. Very nice. That was the last site here of Humayun's tomb, and we're going to be moving on to the gardens. And that, my friends, was Humayun's tomb. Off to the gardens. I'm just going to say that, yep, I know they can do a little bit of cleanup here. One thing that you do notice is that Indians still litter quite a bit, and it's going to take a while for those behaviors to change. Given that they're right next to each other, they actually have 2 separate entrance fees, and you have to leave Humayun's tomb to come over to the Sundar nursery. So we're here at the Sundar nursery, and we asked about video, and they said you're not allowed to take video. So I am not going to do any video of this, so we're going to skip off to the point where we get to the Fab Cafe, and so you can see what that's like, and then we wrap up the video at that point. But as much as I'd like to be able to show you what this whole nursery looks like, I'm going to skip off on that. So within the Sundar nursery, there is the Fab India concept Fab Cafe, and they're not subject to the same rules. So I asked if it's okay to film here, and the setting here is really nice. You're on a lake to keep away the mosquitoes. They have the fans. The kitchen is over there, and very, very nice setting. You know, people could come to the park and have a day of it. People pack picnics, and we were looking at some of the old layouts of the non-existence of the park, but the AgCan Foundation and the local governments and whoever the funding partners are, they've done a really good job of creating a very nice space to for locals and visit and foreigners to enjoy, and to get a little bit of a garden respite here within the chaos of Delhi. The waiter just came back to let us know that one of the dishes that Edgar ordered is not available. Nature of the beast. It's always kind of funny, as you've seen in some of the videos I posted. For instance, the one in Candy, you order something and then they say, hang on, and they go in the back and say, oh, not available. So you got the Berry Blast and I got the Glow Hydration. Berry Blast, you didn't get the almond milk in yours. So let's see what my Glow Hydration tastes like. It smells very nice, very pineapple-y. That's really good. I'd highly recommend that. The aloe vera really has a nice effect of really cleansing the palate, but also taking down the overall sweetness of the pineapple juice. So this is my chicken salad soup, and it comes with a bit of peanuts and lime on the side. That's a hearty salad. There you go. Very nice. Watermelon and chicken, or tofu and...
It's sweet potato.
Sweet potato, okay. It's like a Vietnamese coconut soup, but it's got some Indian spicing to it. Very nice. Very creative. So I'm breaking my rule here of what they are doing. And it's Sunday here in the park, and they have a little organic market. And my word, I know they're getting packed up right now. The gentleman over there, he used to be a chef executive chef at the Oberoi, and I had one of the best conversations I had with him. He gave up on that corporate life, and he's now trying to show people how to make all of these great these dishes using better methods and more that are easier on the gut. And there's a guy here, he's doing sustainable chocolate. Just totally my jam here. And within this park that I'm not allowed to film in, they have this organic market, and it is special. And, you know, come out here. If you are on a Sunday, it's less crowded, and you have the time to talk to the vendors, and it is well worth it. Really well worth it. So this is the entrance to the organic market, and they're closing up now, and as I was saying before, this has been the real treat. But you can get a sense of the extent of how it is, its setting. It's got a dining area over there, and occasionally they have artisan markets over there. And to me, this really was the charming part of my day here. I got to meet my people, and people who are trying to figure out how to eat better, but also how to make things better and more sustainably, and also much more gut friendly. And as I said, as much as the food in India is tasty, there's a lot of bad food in India. I hate to say that, but what I mean bad food, it's just bad for you. You know, there's no big surprise that India, the rates of hypertension and diabetes are rising, and you just watch your diet. No surprises here. And this is where these ideas get developed on how to combat that. And this is something I'm trying to do myself. And when you meet up others who are trying to do those things, that's always refreshing. Hopefully I met up with a couple guys here. I may shoot some video with them. So stay tuned for that one, if that happens. There you have it. We are wrapping up here at the Sundar Nursery. It's the Delhi's Heritage Park. You know, it's nice, it's very pleasant, and it would have been great to get some footage from it, but it's not really that big a deal. The highlights, obviously, it's nice to go and see Fab India's restaurant concept there. Fab India is doing a great job. I love their clothes. You'll see me in some of them in some future videos. But that organic market was very special. I wish we went there earlier. Like I said, it was really good to discover my people here, and maybe there may be some follow-up content with it. So that was a pretty good day. You know, we went to Humayun's tomb. I managed to get some footage from there, and no hassle. Paying a little extra for video permit really solved the problem. Here, a little bit different. Again, different rules, but the highlights of the organic market and and having lunch, well worth it. So if you are looking for something to do on Sunday, I'm outside here. I'm outside. I will go outside, okay? Can I face this way and not have to deal with it? I'm not doing anything inside there. Yeah, anyhow, you see, that's the stuff that goes on, Edgar, right? They really get themselves in a knot with that. Okay, folks, and you know, knowing that I went to the organic market and I got to taste a lot of different things, and I got to taste the world just a little bit differently, could do this too on a Sunday here in Delhi.